to kick off for New York.
We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. It's Graham Gano to get this one started. Off we go from Lumen Field. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
16-yard line.
The first carry for the Spartans. Kenneth Walker. And he's going to be hit and drop behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this one.
Brings up second.
Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Once again, it's Walker. He's going to be marked down up around the 33.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Here's a handoff to Walker. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
On second down, Walker. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be third down.
Looked to me like the quarterback had the option to pull that and make it a throw, but he decides to give it. Probably wishes looking back that he would have pulled it because there was nowhere for that running back to go.
A tough spot here. Third and long. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. 15-yard pickup there. First down, Seattle.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up first and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. That's caught left side by Fant. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Second and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face third down.
19 Charger, 19 Charger. Go.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe, exiting the pocket right, and that is incomplete.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
So it's fourth down. The Seahawks send out the Aussie Michael Dixon to punt. Deep to return, Kadarius Toney. They take this in back at the 16. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
26-yard line.
We go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 16. It's 2 nice plays to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scattergood. Down the sideline to the 20. And he will finally be taken down at the Giants' 9-yard line. It is a big play on first down. 33 yards.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space. And, man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up 1st and goal.
Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
Johnson yards. Loss of 6 yards. It's 2nd down and goal.
First down was not very good. Here's 2nd and goal. Out of shotgun. It's Dart. Throw left side. That's Johnson. And he's in. What a drive. Touchdown, New York. That's his 1st touchdown this year.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play call just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass, results in the touchdown pass. But really everything they did, the entire possession, worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Giants 7, Seahawks nothing.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This is fielded inside the 5. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
the bootleg. Here's Darnold. Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. Picked off by Deontay Banks. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
On 1st and 10, here is Dart. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. 1st down, Giants.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Wandale Robinson. Touchdown, New York. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants move out on top, 14-0. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. Get across the 20, mark them at 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Darnold. That's complete. It's JSN. He's inside the 30. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 77 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Seahawks are on the board. It's now 14-7.
Seahawks 7.
So after 1, it's the Giants leading this one early. Greg and I back to the Great Northwest in a moment.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. It's a 3 tight end look. as they have it 1st and 10. On the handoff, here comes Tracy. Into space. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And he will go all the way. Tracy. Touchdown, Giants. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
The kick is good. Makes the score Giants 21, Seahawks 7. Brandy to kick off for New York.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Darnold now on 1st and 10. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
He told us earlier in the week that his ball skills might actually be better than some of the guys he's covering, and we kind of chuckled. But it's pretty clear to see where that confidence comes from, Mike. I mean, the next step for him, not only go up and attack that ball at its highest point, but come down with the pick.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big play for Seattle. 35 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Now Darnold. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Javon Howard. And the Giants are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their 1st read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
On 1st down, Dart will swing this out wide to Tracy. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 31, here is 2nd down and 7. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Left side in the hands of Neighbors. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. 11 yards on the pass there. That's good for a Giant 1st down.
And the Giants 1st down.
19 tight. 19 tight. Ready?
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Pass pulled in by Tracy. And And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. There's a handoff to Scatterboot. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Dart. That's to Robinson. He's got it. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9. And 3rd down. Coming up.
Running these underneath crossing routes, you wouldn't imagine lead to a lot of explosive plays, but when done right, if you can get the receiver in open space and get the ball in their hands, there's a lot of opportunity for big run after the catch and generate chunk plays.
Two minutes remain here in this first half. We're back to Seattle after this. The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. Throwing is Dart. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Jalen Hyatt. Touchdown, New York. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Seahawks 7. Brandy to kick off for New York.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. It's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being wasted down.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
Hey, come on. Set. 19 Tiger, 19, 79 Broncos.
From the gun, it's Milrow. Now he'll air one out. He's got it. A big play for Seattle. It covers 63 yards.
And they decide to bring pressure here on 3rd down, but he does a really nice job. Remains calm under pressure. He ends up delivering a strike downfield and keeps the drive alive.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. 7.
To play in the NFL, you got to have a short-term memory because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. And in this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
Stick and jig for left side. He's got it. Well, they'll get some of the sag yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
19 tight, 19 tight. Ready, ready.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. Taking off, and he's into the end zone. What a response! Jalen Milrow. Touchdown, Seahawks. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
To you cowards, then it's gonna be quick. Alright, all your men have been to jail before. Whoa, and all the motherfuckers you run with, get done with, dumb quick. You going post the dog or some bump. Alright, they go to click 911. All over some dump. Ain't that something? It's remind me of club. 'Cause every time you come around, it's like, I just gotta get my. And I don't know who the you think you talking to, but I'm not him, alright, Slim? So watch what you do, or you gon' find yourself next to someone else. And we all thought you loved yourself, but that couldn't have been the issue. Or maybe they just saying that now cause they miss you. Tried to diss you, that's why you laying on your back, looking at the roof of the church. Preacher telling the truth and it hurts. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. Off the chain, I leave soft in the brain. Still want the fame, off the name. First of all, you ain't rap long enough to be with me. And you ain't strong enough. So whatever it is you they got you thinking that you Superman, I got the kryptonite. Come with the mic, yeah, characters, not even good actors. What's gonna be the outcome? Let's add up all the factors. You whack, you twisted, your girls are you broke, the kid ain't yours, and everybody know. Your own man say you stupid. You be like, so, I love my baby mother, I never let her go. I'm tired of weak whining over that don't belong to them. What's wrong with them? If up for real, like my mans in them, who get it all in the strength of their hands with them. Man, y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. I bring down rain so heavy it hurts the head. No more talk, put them in the stand. You keep walking, that you trying to end up. Cause if I end up fed, I end up. Cause you the soft type. What? Fake up north type. It's like a soft fight. Dog is a dog, blood thicker than water. We done been through the mud and we quicker to slaughter. The bigger the order, the more we run out. When up in there, everybody come out. When the body burn out, sun in the sun out. I'ma keep out. Running his mouth, I'ma flung out. Listen, yo, it's about to be. You know who gon' find you? Some old man fishing. Grandma wishing you the best, but it's hard to digest with the size of your chest. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. 1, 2, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside.
the picturesque Pacific Northwest and the city of Seattle. Welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New York Giants and the Seattle Seahawks.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico. Greg Olson set to get this one started. And we are underway in the Pacific Northwest. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Run with Tracy, and he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. Ain't no other king than his rep thing and siblings. Nothing for my children. They disappearing. I'm in the city with a flag, we getting thrown like it was past in the family padlock around the building. Cracks pulling up with no mark truck just in case we pass.
Here's a 2nd and 12. To throw is Dart. Oh, right at the outset, he lost the football. And fortunately, their center able to rein it in, and they'll retain possession.
I feel like we see this so often, Mike, especially with how good these receivers are after the catch. They're so eager to pick up that extra yardage. Sometimes they don't completely put the ball away, and with how good these defenders are at knocking it loose, pretty fortunate on that one. His teammate was there to prevent that from being a turnover.
And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before 3rd down.
One more stop.
He's got tattoos, he's bad news. Yeah, that's all anybody's ever said about me. And yeah, I like to cut loose, too. You might think I chose this way of living, nah, but it chose me. You can hear me coming with a 6-2 humming. Guns N' Roses bumping through a 12 in the floor. I don't need me nothing but a spot out in the country. I smile when they say that I ain't me anymore. Ain't a thing changed round here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same my Dixie, same rowdy bunch with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud. Put him up in a PJ Hill, still trying to get them 40 stuck. So line them up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm anything same when I show up now. And I've been from New York to LA and every place in between, but they don't do it like we do it in my hometown. Ain't a thing changed around here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same in my Dixie, same rowdy bonds with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud, put him up in a PJ, he'll still try to get them 40 stuck. So line them up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm anything but new to country. Ain't a thing changed around here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same in my Dixie, same rowdy bonds with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud, put him up in a PJ, he'll still try to get them 40 stuck. So line them up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm anything but new to country. Yeah, I'm anything but new to country. Yeah, I'm anything but new to country.
Act your age, ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch a L, I catch a plane. I probably f*** you before I f*** your chain. Switch it up, it's rap, pixie dust. Money ain't to us. Broski went and you better fix her up. I just bought a crib to a chick, she got the biggest. And when I saw your sister at with the fishing hook, listen up, I've had to hit the cup. So if I swing my fist, you going in, so wish me luck. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah. I just pull up to the crib and then I'm right back on that. Been stocked up, I ain't coming home with a full. All you rappers still washed up, I don't push weight, I just pull chips. She ain't pulling the socks up, when it's half time she get full. Finna leave the boxed up like send it, make a play and I exit. Money boy making London money, spent most of my life on the M6. Yeah, get rich or die trying, no leg. Been out here for like 8 years, come from Volkswagen to Bentley's, little bushy run up cash, double back. Baby, show me what your mama made and make that. Yeah, made that. You got such a pretty face, but I want. Tell her I'm ready, the check coming heavy. I bought them made busy, no this ain't a Chevy. The king of my city, can't nobody check me. They know where I'm at if they coming to get me. I've been in the pocket like he's in a wallet. If you think you got it, then pull up and bet me. I'm keeping it solid and just being honest. You ain't gotta like me, but gotta respect me, make it. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just pull up to the crib and then I Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just pull up to the crib and then I
Help me now, 'cause I only debate when I kill them.
Kickoff moments away here at Lumen Field in Seattle. Today, it's an exciting battle of NFC teams. It's the New York Giants and the Seattle Seahawks. Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started. And we're underway from Seattle. Return starts at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. We'll get a stoppage here. Looks like there's a Giant in some discomfort following that play. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Let's start on the ground here. Tracy. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a pickup of 3.
Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Second down now, 7 to go.
Let's go now.
Dark from the pistol. Pass is caught by Wandale Robinson. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Now here's Cam Scadaboo on the ground. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Darts out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Six yards to go here. It's 3rd down. They'll air it out on third. Really fired that one, but they couldn't connect. So they couldn't throw for it on third down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. They'll go. Here's Darts. Pass complete to Robinson. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. What a call. They wind up with 12 on fourth down and pull off the conversion.
Such a terrific job by the receiver. You can't give that route away. You got to run a curl. And the best curl and go, hook and go, out and up guys, Kate, they run that initial route full speed. He did. Got the defense to bite, and the play went right over his head.
First and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Dart gonna throw again. Into traffic. Oh, heads up play from the Giants there. They get to the loose ball and make the recovery. So following the fumble and the recovery, here comes second and short. From the gun, here's Dart. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. On first down, here's Dart. Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
On first and 10, here's Dart. Throw left side, complete. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. First and goal.
18, Buffalo 18. Dragon 60.
Running back, motioning right. And he hauls it in for the New York touchdown. The Giants finish up an excellent opening series. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Graham Gano to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Giants will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Gano ready to send this away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Giants side of the field.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Staying with Walker. He's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Darnold now to throw. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down to the 16-yard line. A gain of 27 yards there. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. Into the hands of Horton, complete. And this is down all the way to the 3. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Seahawks, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the 1st quarter. The Giants in control so far. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Back now for the 2nd quarter. And the Seahawks, they have got to look towards the end zone. Walker. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go block. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Timeout calls, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. They're down to their final 1 in this half. Another chance at it on 2nd and goal, still from the 5.
Come on. Set. 68.
Here's the backup, 1st throw. And he'll score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks finish off their opening drive. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes. Not quite sure what was coming next. And it'll be that same strategy they employ. I'm going to guess so until that defense proves they can stop it.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Tracy. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Hits his running back. And before he can reach the first, he's stopped. But this is close. Ball up to the 45-yard line.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Now Dart. On target to Moore. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot. Give your quarterback a chance.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Dart now against the blitz. This one's caught. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Like a good target, Brock. Neighbors is there. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
2nd and 3 now. Throwing from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Seventh play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3. Dart setting in the throw here. Complete beyond the marker. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Offensive line fast.
Giants, 1st down. A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Giants.
The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. And we'll see how this plays out the rest of this half with none remaining. Keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. He's going to throw it again. That's more of a catch out left. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, it's a go-to route to target.
That's the 2-minute warning in what has been a defensive battle. The Giants could break this tie for a halftime lead. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Here goes Dart to the air. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. So that brings them to 3rd down.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Darts out of the shotgun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
A 26-yard attempt.
The kick by Gano is good. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Send this away. Has this at the 6. Making some progress here. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. From the gun, Darnold. Forced out to his right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. The Seahawks calling for a timeout, so they're 1st and 3. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. Has his man, that's the rookie from Fresno State. And in a blink, they are out to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Now Seattle going to call its 2nd timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first.
Okay, ready? go. Crack all 80. Ready, ready.
On the gun, Milrow escapes the pocket. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Come on, come on. Hit. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Drag him, 60.
Milrow from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Milrow throwing on 3rd down. And it's incomplete, so that's him bringing up 4th down.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this.
Lady, real set. Wait. Lady. Reset.
And again, it's Darnold. He finds him beyond the marker. And they make the tackle at the 38. What a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down and pull off the conversion.
As any quarterback will tell you over the course of their career, it's not easy to deliver an accurate throw as you're about to get smacked.
Hold the ready.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Trap 60, trap 60. Set up. Gravity lying. Ready.
Milrow with it on 1st. Rolling left, buying some time. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down.
Well, your internal clock right there, it has got to be tuned up a little bit. Plenty of time. In this league, if you get 3 seconds to throw the ball and it's not out of your hands, that responsibility falls on you as a QB. But give some credit to the defense, who was able to get home and get the sack.
Buys time, rolling right. He's going to have this one down to the 20. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. In the red zone now. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face 2nd down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
He's running with it. Through the middle. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
We go set. Reset.
Oh, the quick pass out line. He takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take the lead just before halftime. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks take a 4-point lead.
Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Kadarius Toney now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And this ball's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Playing zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
He's back to throw. He's loaded another one up. This final shot of the half will not connect. That ball's incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
Brandy to kick off for New York.
Gano ready to send this away. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
One like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Let's go. Steady.
He finds some space again. Down the sideline inside the 30. And he takes this all the way down to the 24-yard line. They get 38 out of the play. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
I'll be the one to say, Kate, he gets up to that second level, 15, 20 yards. We're rooting for him to take it to the distance. It's hard to do. It's tough to make a game like this happen in the NFL, but as you saw, still even tougher to take it to the house.
First and 10, Darnold. On the move, headed right. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up second down and 21.
Nothing. 60 Vices. 60 Vices.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Chased out to his right. And he's brought down at the line.
Well, I think all quarterbacks have been there before. You start scrambling, you're hoping for something to materialize, and nothing does. You just try to get back to the line, live to play another day, and more importantly, avoid a loss.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's third and very long.
Tag. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Go.
Here he goes, third and long. Horton down the field, and he's got it. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs.
When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct.